Yo, what's good, y'all? What's up, Niner Empire? How y'all feeling tonight after that ugly loss to the Green Bay Packers here at Levi Stadium? Hold up one second. Let me get my shit straight here. There we go. Had to throw on the green screen real quick. You see Trey Lance in the corner over there because that's my takeaway from tonight. Is I feel like if we would have started Trey Lance tonight, we definitely would have had a different ball game. You see that he was kind of the catalyst for the he energized the team. Just that one touchdown when he came in right away, it sparked the whole resurgence in the offense. Offense woke up at that point. Jimmy was really struggling early, and I just feel like I think it's time. I've been a proponent of starting Trey since day one of draft, or not of drafting him, but since day one of training camp. Uh, Now I don't put all the blame on Jimmy, but I put some of it on Shanny because Shanny was calling the first half. He called a very conservative, stubborn type of game. You got to know that coming in against Aaron Rodgers, you're going to have to shoot it out. I talked about it last Monday on our preview here of the game. Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to get some yards, going to get some points on our pass defense. We know we have a patchwork secondary right now with we have a lot of injuries with Brett down. So we got some guys out there that really shouldn't even be out there. So I think the game plan from the get was bad. We came out lethargic, lacking energy, and it showed. We got down 17-0, and although Jimmy did a pretty good job rallying us back, I don't think we should have been down that much to begin with. And I think if you had Trey Lance out there from the get, you wouldn't have this. I don't think the lead would have been that big for the Packers. Uh, Not only in the pass game is Trey Lance better than Jimmy, he opens up the run game as well because you open up those read options, the RPOs, all that good stuff. So and you make the Packers have to respect the deep ball. We didn't attack deep, I think maybe once tonight, and I've been saying this for a while. Like Jimmy is a good quarterback, but when you're going up against great quarterbacks, this is the results you're going to get. We've seen it in the Super Bowl. We've seen it tonight. You go up against elite quarterbacks. Jimmy's good, but he's not great. And I think Trey has at least the ability to open the offense up and score some points. With Jimmy, you're getting decent play, right? He's getting good play. He can lead us, but we're very limited in the offense. Let me take some. We got. Here we go. Anything goes. That's Womack. He won't come on now because he knows. He knows he's gonna get his ass chewed out. This guy is. This is a guy who said Bosa was gonna have 3 sacks tonight. Packers weren't gonna score on us. He said this on Monday's broadcast. If you guys want to go check it out, please do. I would encourage you to because this is the dude we're dealing with. He's a Jimmy apologist, and you know, him and Shanny. I don't know what their obsession with Jimmy is, but you're just not. You're not. You're not. You're not gonna get much out of Jimmy. He's never gonna be a catalyst. You see all of his how many throws were above receivers' heads? They have to make these circus catches, Ringling brothers, Barnum and Bailey type shit. So I just felt like it's time, man. It's been time. It's not all on Jimmy, but Jimmy is not the answer either. He's not the problem, but he's not the answer. So you're getting these rookie mistakes out of Jimmy. What is he in his sixth, seventh year? This dude's throwing interceptions. Why not wide open? That interception that he threw should not have been thrown in the first place. He shouldn't have thrown that ball in there. There was coverage there, but if he made a better throw, it would have been complete. What was that fumble? Come on, man. This is Pop Warner shit. Hold on to the ball, game on the line, and you're fumbling like a little rookie quarterback. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed right now. It's not the end of the season or anything, but it had that playoff feel, and this is what you're gonna expect when the playoffs come around. These are the type of games we're gonna have to win, and just going in there, running the ball early, and you see it's not working. You get down, and you're still not even opening up the fucking playbook. So that's on Shanny. I agree with Womack on that. Let's see, anything goes, aka Womeezy. Jumping in here, Brunskill and McGlinchey are Dookie. Yeah, I mean McGlinchey. We've been saying McGlinchey is a problem. It showed its ugly head again. There was a one or two plays he just whiffed, allowing the Packers pass rush to come after us. They didn't even have one of their best pass rushers tonight. Zadarius Smith didn't even play. Let's see. Kyle play calling was garbage too. I've already addressed that. I feel it was terrible. Uh, I think Kyle is, he gets caught up in this gimmick offense way too much. And can we just run a regular offense at times? Like, you're running these shotgun plays on I believe it was second or third and one, when we could have just ran the ball in. There was a couple short yardage plays where like, why are you passing the ball? You got so many running backs. You got Trey Sermon. You just signed a big back, Jacques Patrick. You got they brought up Kerryon Johnson. He's not the biggest back, but he's kind of physical. Give one of these guys the ball or give it to Juszczyk. They did give Juszczyk the ball a few times, and that was good. But I mean, why not use Juszczyk on our short yardage plays more often? We don't do it enough. So this loss comes this the blame on this one goes to both Jimmy and Kyle. I agree with Womack on the Kyle part, but Jimmy, Womack, you're gonna have to start having some accountability for this dude. You want him in there, you're gonna have to answer for his fucking mistakes. These are rookie mistakes. Where Trey Lance, I agree with Trey Lance, will make rookie mistakes. We know he is a rookie, but he opens up the offense so much more. You're going to score more points. Defenses are going to have to respect his running. They're going to have to respect the run game more. They're not going to be loading 8 guys in the box. You can take the training wheels off Ayuk, send him deep on deep routes. Kittle can do some more intermediate to deep routes. Everybody just, it opens up everything. Yeah. We got a comment, Rick Beltron. If you touch it, you catch it. And what are we talking about here? Are we talking about that? That's true to a point, but my point is Jimmy's just not accurate. You touch it, you catch it, yeah, but you catch it and you fall down and you don't get the extra 10 yards, 15 yards of yak, then that's a problem. And this is consistently. We've seen it pretty much the whole game. This dude's throwing Sanu made, I think, a circus catch. These guys, they're not in stride. It's rare that it's in stride. It has to be wide open for him to complete it in that window. It has to be a huge window. So, I mean, this is just becoming a big issue, and now we're behind the 8 ball a little bit. We're not going to be in first place in our division, let alone first seed for the coveted bye week, which we definitely are. That would be a bonus. But we're not really. This is a major setback already. And this is why I want Trey to start, because we have to win these fucking games. We don't have any throwaway games this season with the Rams, with the Cardinals. There's no throwaway games. We could be looking on the outside looking in when it comes down to it if we keep fucking around and playing Jimmy in these big games. He's just not getting it done when it counts. He had a good drive at the end, but even on that drive, there were some high passes, uh, you know, not in stride, guys having to jump to catch everything. I'm gonna just ignore some of Womack's comments. He's getting redundant here. He don't want to come on and be a man anyway. So when he wants to come on the show and be a man, then he can get his comments off. Until then, I'm ignoring most of them. Let's see. If he has a good point, I'll say something. And Big Leo is not available tonight. He's actually at the game on his way back, dealing with some traffic. So it's one man show tonight. We'll do our regular show tonight, but I just wanted to come on here, get some of this stuff off my chest tonight. It's a ugly loss. I mean, any way you slice it, yeah, we came back, this and that. Ain't no more victories, especially when we're talking about seeding, playoff seeding. It's going to be crucial. We have fans actually this year, so I mean, you want that home field advantage when the playoffs come around. Womack said, Womack trying to blame the defense. This is on the defense. I don't agree. I don't, any defense is going to have trouble stopping Aaron Rodgers. How many times have we seen this happen? He gets the ball, he goes down and scores. That's why we should have been more aggressive from the get, putting points on the board. You don't come out 17-0 at home. What the fuck was up with the play calling? What the fuck was up with the execution? Poor passes by Jimmy, turnovers. That's the type of shit we don't need. We can't have when we have Super Bowl aspirations here. This is not we're getting in the playoffs, we're happy type of shit. This is the Super Bowl. This team has enough talent to go to the Super Bowl. So we don't have time to fuck around. We don't have any throwaway games. Every game is going to be crucial. Our division, I'm telling you guys, it's stacked. You know, Seahawks are struggling. Luckily, we got them next week coming in. But it's gonna be a big deal to get these kind of crucial wins. And when the playoffs come, you know how this is gonna end up. When we're in the playoffs, these are the type of games we're gonna have to win. And I don't feel confident Jimmy is the dude to win these type of games, these shootouts. He's won a couple here and there. That Saints won in 2019. But a lot of it is Kittle. A lot of it is Kittle getting the yak yardage. Some good play designing by Shanahan to get Kittle so wide open on some of these, and he's getting the yak. But I feel like Trey can complete those just as well, if not better than Jimmy. So I just feel like it's time. We got to get this shit. We got to get this shit moving. Tough division game next week. Seahawks. That's a must win at this point. We don't want to be the third seed, the third place in our own division. We may not even make the fucking playoffs if that's the case. Defense, at times it was okay. They had some good stops. They had the 4th and 1 stop first half. They did give up some big plays, but I told Womack we were gonna have to score. I said this shit from the get. We're gonna have to score some points. Rodgers is not to be fucked around with. Womack want to act like Rodgers is done. It's not going to be a big deal. We don't even need to score nothing. We got Rodgers. This is all stuff that came out of Womack's mouth on Monday night. We got a couple other comments here. Womack says we had no pass rush. This is fact. Everybody wants to tout Bosa like he's the defensive player of the year. He's going up against a third string starter. Where's this Bosa at? Where's this dominant dude? Like, I mean, I think he's a good player. I guess borderline great, but our fans tend to hype him up a little bit too much for my liking. When you had guys we could have took later in the draft that year, you had Brian Burns, who's killing it in Carolina. You had Josh Allen in Jacksonville. We could have traded down to get these dudes and improved the roster with more picks. So I'm not saying Bosa's weak, but if we're gonna tout him for like all the good stuff he does, we gotta call him out on his bad games too. We can't do this homer bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do that. I mean, y'all can, but I don't. I'm gonna call a dude out if he has a bad game. I'm gonna call him out if he's not performing like he should. And if you're going against the third string, I've seen a lot of comments on social media about how Bosa's gonna eat up this Packers O-line. They got a third stringer, and I'm like, man, y'all need to pump the brakes. Like, you guys really need to pump the brakes. Like, a lot of people are saying we had this game wrapped up before we even, play the game. Anyway, I'm starting to rant here. Let's see what Womack says. Rodgers didn't get touched once. Yeah, you might be right. I don't recall. He has great pocket presence, though. He's stepping out, making plays. So even the couple times I did see Bosa get in his face, he was able to just elude him and throw over the top of him, or just roll out and throw away from him. So, I mean, we definitely got to do a better job of getting to the quarterback in any case. And where was Bosa against? Yeah, I mean, I just talked about that. David A says blaming on the D man. Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, they did come through with some clutch stops when we needed them. They got Jimmy the ball 2 times when the game was on the line. He fumbled one away and he scored on the other one. If he didn't fumble that one away, we may not be having this conversation. So I'm not putting it on the defense. I think they played good at times, as well as you can expect to play against Rodgers. I mean, this dude lights up everybody. It's not like we didn't know this coming in, but Shanahan is acting like he didn't understand this coming in. Conservative play calls in the first half. I think the reluctance to bench Jimmy for Trey. And you see, once Trey came in, that was the lightning bolt we needed. That started the whole thing. When he got that one TD early, that started the whole thing. Let's see. Big Leo, my comrade, my co-host, our co-host here at Gold Dirty Bastards, jumps in to say fuck Levi Stadium. Yes, you have heard us say fuck Levi Stadium often. We don't like the bats. We don't like it's pretty much a neutral site. I've been saying this for a long time. It's not loud. Poorly designed stadium. When you got teams in division with much better stadium designs, Seahawks have an outdoor stadium, but their shit is loud as fuck. Why don't we copy them? When we build a stadium, instead we want to go with the half-assed, halfway completed college football stadium. So yeah, man, I'm with you, Leo. Leo wants to talk SF Giants. That's your department. You could do that tomorrow, or if you want to hop on tonight, shit, hop on the phone, Leo. I got nothing to say about the Giants, except for they're doing great, but I haven't watched the game, so I really ain't the dude to comment on them. That's Leo, Big Leo's department, the baseball segment. First team to reach 100 wins. Yes, 101 wins. Congrats to the Giants. Bosa was Charmin Bear shit up. Oh, Charmin Bear. Yeah. It's Charmin Bear. Yeah, I got you. Straight up. Yeah, I mean, where was he? Where's Waldo? Where is this dude? You need a microscope to find this guy. I mean, you got to show up in these big games, playoffs. I mean, he's the primary pass rusher on this squad. I've always felt that D Ford is the catalyst. He's more the one that causes the havoc. D Ford was quiet tonight. I didn't see much of him. Armstead had the one sack. I think that was more of a coverage sack personally, but it was a good sack either way. I don't know how we're gonna generate more pass rush. We got to get something from the middle. That's the problem with these good quarterbacks, Brady, Rodgers. They know how to step up in the pocket. So you gotta get that push from up front, the penetration from the D tackles, and they were pretty much non-existent tonight. In the playoffs, again, this is going to be an issue. So yeah, we definitely got to find a way to generate some pass rush. I don't know if that's blitzing Warner more or maybe running some stunts. I didn't see too many stunts ran, possibly running some stunts, but it's definitely going to be something we need to do. We got Chucker with box. Our O-line wasn't that good either. No, our O-line was pretty damn bad. It looked like some of the O-line play we've seen in the last couple of years where Jimmy's running for his life. But Jimmy's pocket presence, man, I've been saying this for a while. Jimmy's pocket presence is pretty bad. He gets rattled very easily, starts making, spinning around, doing shit, and you just don't have any confidence when he's doing that, and bad things happen. And that's when that fumble happened. Jimmy got a little rattled, and he didn't know what to do. Take the sack or throw it away. I mean, this is rookie type stuff. Take the sack, throw it away. You're out of the tackle box already. And I guess he did try to throw it away, but it was way too late, and it was a lateral. So I mean, come on, Jimmy. I mean, what is this? 6-7 years? You got to know better than this, Jimmy. Secondary was trash. Agreed. But then they did make some big plays. I mean, they laid out Devontae Adams. There was a couple passes that got defended nicely. And like I said, everybody has problems. This is not like we haven't seen this story play out a million times with Aaron Rodgers. He chews up defenses. I don't know why people are shocked. Like, this is what he does. I know he's up there in age, but I mean, he still has all the arm talent, the pocket presence. You got to know this coming in. You got to be ready for a shootout anytime Rodgers is on the fucking field. I mean, this is common knowledge. I mean, it's like Shanahan was surprised. I don't understand how we come out lethargic in a home opener where we haven't played in Levi Stadium in about a year and a half. I don't really see how you can not have these guys motivated to play. So I'm putting a lot of this on the coaching staff. Let's see. We got a couple more comments here. We had 30 plus points with the lead. Now, we didn't have 30. We only had 28. I mean, almost 30. Lance pass on the penalty was horrible. What? I don't know what this dude's talking about. He was on the run. Oh, he's talking about the one where he's on. Yeah, he was on the run. I mean, he put it in a spot where no defender was going to intercept it. And they tackled Kittle on the play, so that might have been his primary target. He had to make an adjustment. I ain't mad at that. Jimmy's passes are fucking higher than high. How high? Not starring Method Man and Red, starring Jimmy G. What do you think about Jalen Hurts? A little off topic, but I'll cover it. Let's see. I think Jalen Hurts, he's decent. I playing against us, he looked like he was a little bit rattled. I don't know that he's ever going to be an elite passer. He has good arm strength, good mobility. Would I take him over Jimmy? I don't know about that one. I'm not sure. But I mean, I do like Hurts. I don't think he's ever going to be like an elite passer. And he seems to get rattled a little bit too. But I do like the mobility and the big playability out of Jalen Hurts. Big Leo, Mostert injury is a real factor. Our running game is a non-factor. I don't think that's the case, Leo. When they started feeding Trey Sermon, he was effective. I think Shanahan gets in this thing where he doesn't like it doesn't seem like he lets running backs get into a rhythm. He's always switching them out a little bit too much for my liking. He plays games where he starts one and then he doesn't start the next week. Sometimes you got to just if you got a bell cow, you got to feed him. And I think Trey Sermon has the body type for to be a bell cow. He's a bigger back. I feel like we could have you could have fed him a little bit more possibly, especially on the short yardage and goal line. I mean, you see he scored on that one late in the game. So I think you got to get Trey Sermon into the offense a little bit more, especially in short yardage and use check as well. What else we got? That's about it for now. Let me look at some stats here. Let's break down the stats of this game. So Jimmy G, 24 of 40, 257 yards, 2 TDs and 1 interception. Also the clutch fumble on his part. Aaron Rodgers, on the other side, 23 of 33, 261 yards, 2 TDs. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Rodgers didn't go off on us like he has on us in the past or against other teams. Uh, 23 of 33, 261 and 2 TDs is not like that ain't nothing for Rodgers. You hold him under 300 and under 3 TDs. I think that's a good job by the defense. Personally, I'm not putting this one on the defense. I'm putting this one on Jimmy and Shanny's inept play calling early on, and Jimmy's clutch mistakes, and Shanahan's stubborn. Not at least if you're not going to start Trey, get him in there more. We were struggling early on. Why not? Why not throw him? Give him a chance. I understand maybe he doesn't want to rattle Jimmy, but at this point, man, we can't play for feelings. We can't worry about rattling this guy and that guy. We got to win games. That's what it comes down to: winning fucking games. Take the gloves off. Let Trey, at least throw a ball deep. Stretch the defense a little bit. Rushing yards. Trey Sermon, 10 carries, 31 yards, 1 TD. So, yeah, I mean, his average wasn't there. But late in the game, I felt like he did a good job of getting some crucial first downs, I think, and a TD. That TD was nice. Aaron Jones, 19 carries, 82 yards, 1 TD. Rush defense, okay. Wasn't great. Defense in general wasn't great, but it ain't. I don't put it on the defense. I mean, if y'all do, tell me why you put it on the defense because like I said, with the stats alone, you see 261 and 2 TDs. That doesn't show me that Aaron Rodgers was just having his way with us. Now, the big plays were definitely a problem. I don't know if that was the coverage or that. I mean, you're just dealing with Rodgers. I don't really see nobody's really shutting him down like that. Only when he comes in rusty at the beginning of the seasons have I seen that kind of Rodgers. Receiving yards, Devontae Adams went off 132 yards, 1 TD. On our side, we had Kittle with 7 receptions, 92 yards. It felt like the Packers had the ball a lot in the first half. I don't know. Let's see what the total time of possession was looking like. Let's see if I can pull that up. ESPN, what we got here. I don't see time of possession on here. I feel like they had the ball a lot though. Jimmy G is quarterback rating was 87. Solid, I guess. I mean, decent, not solid. Rodgers 113 rating. Total rushing distribution, we had 21 carries for the team. Trey Sermon led with 10. Juszczyk had 5. See, this was strange because you had these running backs we picked up. You figured we would have brought them in maybe and gave them some carries. Jacques Patrick is huge. He's a big ass physical running back. I would have liked to see him get some carries. Maybe soften up the defense a little bit for Trey Sermon. Kerryon Johnson as well. You could have threw him in there a couple carries at least. You had Brandon Ayuk with 1 for 8 yards. You had Juszczyk 5 for 14 yards. Trey Lance had the 1 carry and he had the TD on it. Debo had 2 carries, no yards, so he wasn't very effective with those reverses tonight. Receiving breakdown. Kittle led it with 7 with 92. Debo 5 for 52. Juszczyk had a TD and Ayuk had a TD. So it was good to have a Ayuk sighting. 4 catches, 37 yards. But you definitely expect more out of Ayuk still. He should be putting up, I would say, at least 85. That's a solid outing. The TD was nice, though. I mean, I can't hate on that at all. Let's see, you got any other comments here? Womack, anything goes, says Sermon does too much moving around before hitting the hole. If he just hits the hole, it would be effective. Yeah, I see that. I mean, he does. He needs to get a little bit more north south. Yeah, I agree with Womeezy on that one. Not all Jimmy. Not all Jimmy, but him and Shanahan could split the blame on this one. Adams left on cover when he's the only one doing anything. Which pass you talking about? When the one to set up the field goal? Let someone else beat you with 37 seconds. Not left, not the dude who's been killing you. Left wide open. But again, I mean, we did not give up too many yards, too many TDs to Rodgers overall. I think just the crucial turnovers. I mean, the defense gave Jimmy the ball 2 times with even after he fumbled away that one. They gave him another chance and they got it done. So I don't know, man. There's a lot of blame to go around, I guess. I don't think I seen one play action. No, definitely, I agree. Need improvement in the running game. Yeah, play action was non-existent tonight. I don't know if it's because we just didn't establish the run enough to where it made it a factor to try the play action. I don't, and the O line wasn't blocking very well too. So had we tried some play action, we might have had some strip sacks. The way they were letting dudes just run by McGlinchey, back to his terrible pass blocking performances. I've always said McGlinchey can run block. There's no doubt about that. But pass blocking, he ain't that dude at all. Never was. Hasn't shown much improvement. We'll cover this tomorrow too when I get Big Leo and Womeezy back on the roster. This is just like a spur of the moment thing tonight. I was just pissed off and I had to come in here and rant a little bit, get some of this shit off my chest because this is a big loss. Definitely is. We can't sugarcoat and be like, oh, it's only one game. It is, but it's also a big game in a tight division that's going to be highly contested all season long. So yeah, let's see. We got more here. No, that's it. That's all the comments. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me just throw this on here. Just want to say thanks for tuning in, and make sure if you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe. We would appreciate it. Helps us out with analytics. And we are having a giveaway. We're giving away a 49er Gang T-shirt from Bay Blood, Bay Area shirt seller here. Got some nice, high quality, good stuff. I definitely recommend checking them out. I think they have a website. I believe it's bayblood.com. Big Leo would know, but we're giving that away to our 100th YouTube subscriber. All you got to do is subscribe here on YouTube, be number 100, and go on Instagram, follow us there as well, and tag 3 of your friends. We'll get you the T-shirt, and we got a Gold Dirty Bastards Niner color mask. It's like the logo in the background here. It's pretty sick. And then we're gonna throw a couple other things in, some stickers, maybe something else. So definitely do that. Cost you nothing but a couple minutes of your time. So again, thank you for tuning in, and give us a like and subscribe if you get a chance. And let's see what else we got here. Anything goes, says Nip had to vent. Feel you, bro. You should have came on, man. Stop fucking playing games. Hi. I'm mad, brother. See you next week. Yeah. Fuck, man. I mean, this is a tough loss, and let me look at the schedule we got coming up here. We broke it down the other night, but let's see what our schedule is looking like. I know we got Seattle, I believe Arizona after that. Yeah, so Seattle, we got them here. Is it here? Let's see. This is a bootleg. Hold on, let me get a better one. Okay, so we got Seattle, and it is here at Levi's neutral home, neutral site field, and this one is going to be a 105 kickoff. So that's a must win. You can't be 2-2 in our division and expect to make the playoffs. I'll tell you that. It don't get any easier. Week 5, we have the Cardinals in Arizona. Kyler Murray's been playing pretty lights out, spreading the ball around. The receivers, deep plays. It's going to be a little bit scary with our secondary. I think the Cardinals' O line is not as good as maybe the Packers. I think because I do see pressure get to Kyler, but he responds damn well. I mean, he sidesteps, he steps up, he just evades it all together and just throws some crazy passes. So when we get there, we have to either deflect the ball or get sacks, hit him at least. Try to rattle him early. Because if you let Kyler get in the rhythm and he's throwing them deep balls against this kind of secondary, it could be a major fucking issue. And these 2 next games have become must wins for this Niner team if you want to talk about getting into the playoffs. After that, we would have a bye week and then Indy. That game looks a lot more winnable now. I'm gonna just go through a couple of these games here. Probably go to like week 9 or 10. I'm not gonna go through the full thing. So after that, we have Chicago Bears coming up, week 8. That looks winnable. Field struggle. Their offensive line is probably one of the worst ones I've seen. But I gotta eat some crow on that. Fields looks bad. I can't really defend the way he's looked in the last 2 games or the game and a quarter he's played. I said he was gonna be the best quarterback out of this class. I don't know. Not looking like that right now, but I mean, he's still very early in his career, and he doesn't have too much to work with around in Chicago. I still say he's better than Zach Wilson, though. That's why Womack's pick. And then we go week 9. We go Arizona. We got Arizona here, and then we got the Rams here as well. So up until week 10, it's going to be a pretty brutal schedule, and we got to get this turned around quick here and get this shit back on track. Otherwise, we could be on the outside looking in on the playoffs. I'm not gonna we don't sugarcoat things around here. We're diehard Niner fans, and we call it as we see it. So it ain't for everybody. I'll tell you that. Our show ain't for everybody. We're not the Homer type of dudes. We've been watching Niners all our life, and we're gonna call us out when we see some shit that needs to be corrected or personnel mistakes that have been made. And that's just what we do. So I mean, we always have the love it or leave it attitude around here. So yeah, I ain't happy. I ain't a happy camper tonight, and I just had to come in here and get it off. The positives though, there was a couple positives. I mean, from this game, I do like the resiliency the offense showed, stepping up second half, but it was a little bit of too little, too late. It was too little, too late. Let's see. Okay, Truck it with Box says if we end up doing all bad, the gear on Fanatics gonna be dirt cheap. I agree. Get some come ups. Seats will be cheap too, so you can go catch a game for the low. 93 till. Yeah, man. So shit, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I just had to come on here and rant a little bit. We'll cover this more tomorrow with the full squad and shit, man. It's gonna be a pissed off week for me. I'll take these losses badly. I'm fucking angry, pissed off, eager to play next week for the Niners. Eager to watch the Niners play. So man, every loss is tough. This one is very tough, especially when you got Rodgers and we tried to get him in the offseason and he comes in here and fucking beats us in our own house. It makes it sting a little bit more. And I just got to say that I think Shanahan, I forgot to mention this. The play calling was not great tonight. The clock management, situational football was not on point. When it was 10 minutes left in the game, these guys are just kind of like we're down 10 points. I think there was like 9 minutes left, I believe, and they're just taking their sweet time, uh, acting like we're kind of up in the game. There's no like fast pace. I don't know if that's Jimmy or Shanny or both, but that needs to change. We gotta when we're down, you gotta fucking play with some urgency. None of this. Oh, let's run our full offense. Let's take as much time as we need to a certain extent. But I mean, you could have sped up at least. They were letting the play clock run down to 5, and you're down 10 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, you would think you would want to score quickly, either touchdown or field goal, and then conserve as much clock as possible. But that didn't happen. Another questionable one is maybe you instruct use check to get down at the 1 yard line. I don't know. That's kind of a tricky theory because then if you get stopped, you end up getting stopped. I don't know. I can't criticize that one too much. I probably would have just say score, and you gotta be able to lean on your defense at some point. I mean, you got two good pass rushers. You would expect them to get there when the game's on the line. So Bosa and D Ford definitely did not step up tonight when the game was on the line. And Rogers did what Rogers does. Late game heroics. Man, what else here? Positive. I see Trent. Well, yes, definitely Trent on that block alone for fucking Trey Lance. Man, he fucking pancake, dude. Get out the fucking way. There's a bulldozer coming through. Don't stand on the tracks when the train's coming through. Truck mode. I mean, Trent is a beast. Pass game, run game, one of the best in the game. So that was a positive. And I mean, I guess I did like some of the resiliency I'd seen in Jimmy, but I mean that crucial fumble, that one kills me. That was Kirk Cousin esque if you think about it. That's how I felt about it. It's like game's on the line. It's your time to shine, and you kind of just crumble again. Uh, I still say Jimmy's better than Kirk, but I don't know. It's getting to be a closer debate. Kirk has a better arm, I would say. But I think I'm done for the night. So unless anybody got some last comments they want to say on here, get them off your chest real quick, or I'm about to dip out. All right. All right, I'm gone. You can catch us on Instagram at Gold Dirty Bastards with the Z podcast. We post a lot of funny memes on there. We also have a Twitter as well. Same thing. We post some Niner stuff, some Giant stuff, Warriors when Warriors time, boxing. Man, speaking of boxing, there was some big fights. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see UFC last night. I watched that, and that I was entertained. That Ortega and Volkanovski fight was one of the best I've seen ever in UFC or MMA history. That was a fucking instant classic. Both of them showed a lot of heart. I didn't like Volkanovski going in. I'm still not the biggest fan of his, but man, I gotta respect the way he survived that choke and two chokes. Ortega too. I mean, they both showed heart. They left it all out there. So if you guys get a chance, try to check that out on YouTube or wherever you watch your fights afterwards, your little replays. Check that out. I definitely recommend that one. I would say 10 out of 10. A lot of action, some submissions, big punches landed. I don't know how Ortega survived third round. He got pummeled, and he just showed a lot of heart, fucking savageness. It was kind of like a Nick Diaz type performance, just Terminator mode, eating shots left and right, but still coming forward. Looked like he was going to quit. Looked like he was going to. The refs were going to stop it. The ref or the doctor were going to stop it a few times, but man, he saved it out and went toe to toe. So check that out if you guys get a chance. We cover a lot of stuff here. We do boxing, MMA, hip hop, a little bit of everything. That's kind of our thing. We see a lot of shows out there, a lot of podcasts. They focus more on the Niners. We could do that too, but we just like to talk about a lot of shit. We watch a lot of sports. We're big into hip hop, all that stuff. So we cover a little bit of the Marvel MCU as well. So if this is your first time tuning in and you like our content, please give us a like and subscribe. And check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Like I said, we're working on getting possibly Anchor back up to get some audio going, audio versions of the podcast. We had it for a while, but we heard some negative stuff about Anchor owning rights to your show, so we kind of pulled away from that. But we're hearing some contradicting stuff to that, so we're trying to work that out, and we'll try to get back on Apple and Spotify. So with that said, I'm out of here, and we will be doing our regular show tomorrow night with the full squad back and ready to go. Go Niners. We out.